Hello everyone, and you Mr. Golem. My name is Bangboomme, and, well, that was rude. Welcome back to another episode of BlockSMP Season 3. This is Episode 3, and as you can see, things have changed quite a bit in our little area between episodes, because, well, I've done a lot of villager work. So over here, or over there with the farmers, I went with 20, and then I upped it to 30, and 30 felt a little too laggy, so I brought it down to 25. There's 25 masons over here. There's, like, a whole bunch of, there's 2 toolsmiths, 2 armorsmiths behind us, 2 toolsmiths, 2 armorsmiths, and 2 weaponsmiths, and then the rest are librarians over there. And then over here, there's a bunch of clerics and shepherds. Clerics, shepherds, and then the one cartographer guy. I put the shepherds in there just in case, you know, if we need beds or, you know, I highly doubt we would, but if we ever needed beds or something like that, then we would be able to get it from those guys over there. And then I've done a lot of work cleaning up. As you can see, the big grass platform over there is completely gone. The place has been kind of terraformed. I cleaned up. You guys might not have seen, actually. Go this way because it's faster to sprint forwards. I'm gonna fall down a hole. As I was saying, over here I cleaned it up. So hi Lucy, you just gonna open the door while I'm recording? That's fine. And then over here we cleaned it all up. It was all holy and stuff. I don't know if you guys ever saw it, but yeah, it was all kind of just nasty all around here. And we did a lot of cleaning up. We still gotta fill in this giant hole. But yeah, I think this place looks a lot better now. We got golems galore, we got villagers galore, and we're going to be fixing the golems galore by getting rid of most of the beds, because right now I think we got like 100 villagers around here, so 100 beds, so like, what is it, 10 villagers right now, or 10 golems can spawn, and then if they want out of the range, the more will spawn. So yeah, we got crazy amount of golems roaming around. It's kind of nice, but yeah, we'll fix that, because when we put all the villagers into the proper hall, we're going to get rid of all the beds except for like 2 in each area. And we're going to get to that at some point. But I don't think that's going to be right now, because quite frankly, I'm sick of dealing with villagers. However, I realized my boots. They're not the full enchant. I had perfect fully enchanted boots, and I think what must have happened is I accidentally, when I was taking the armor off of the armor stand over here to give to the CEO down there, who died. Still mad about that. But when I did that, I think I must have accidentally swapped out the boots and put on the wrong ones. So yeah, that's kind of sad. But we're gonna have to get more books to finish the boots off. I suppose that probably means I have to go shopping. Let's see, mending? Well, I couldn't find any depth strider anywhere. Not with my villagers, not at the raid farm, not in the shopping district. And I don't want to use Buddy's villagers because, like, I don't know. So yeah. So I asked around, and DDK showed up, and he gave me these ones, which got Curse Vanishing, and they got Projectile Protection, not the best, but they shall do. So yeah. And I decided to come up here because you guys can get a pretty good view of the base from here. We're gonna see. You know, now you can see better where everything is related, just from nice up high. You can see all the librarians over there, the clerics, stonemasons, and the farmers, obviously. We got a path that we need to get rid of because I don't know why it's there. There's a bit more cleanup to do. You can see a few more holes and patchy bits around that I should patch up, but I'm pretty happy with how this area is looking at this point. So now we need to decide what shall we do next? And that's a very good question. Because I could go and I could start getting the villagers set up in their actual trading hall, air quote trading hall things, and just so like to get rid of the beds, get rid of the golems, just kind of clean up the area. And then once we get those in, we can start seeing where we're gonna put the buildings up, and then we can start doing the terraforming around that and everything. Or we could like get to making some like, I mean, we would have to, or we could just basically just do a massive resource collection thing. Get a ton of resources, because I want to start building some farms, getting some, you know, sugarcane farms, some, probably I want dyes and flower farms, because I did design that one flower farm in Hodgepodge, the episode I didn't build it, but I did design it, so like I want to build that. I want to get cactus farm again. I want to get like all the dyes and everything. I just want to get a lot of farms set up to be useful, you know, to get lots of resources from, and we need to get resources to get that, so it'd be good to do a big mining session. I don't know what we're going to do. I don't know. I'm kind of leaning towards getting the villagers in their trading halls, just so we get rid of any linking that might be going on, and get rid of the golems and mini lags. Why mini lags? So I'm going to... Is it just me? Or does that look... Hang on. It doesn't look the same. Oh no. Oh yes, it... Oh. That's a lot. Whatever that stuff... That's a lot. That's concerning. I don't like having all this random color splotches showing up on me. Whatever that is, I don't like it. So I guess, well, for anyone who's just started watching Block, you're not going to know all this. But well, let me give you a brief run through. Back in season 2 of Hodgepodge, when there's this thing, and I blew up this magical crystal that I found, and it kind of like, well, I was supposed to get teleported to season 3 of Hodgepodge, but then it didn't work, and I ended up not getting teleported, and I just got like, I got hit by all the electricity that like the crystal unleashed. And then when I did show up on season 3, I was kind of like, yeah, I kind of got fried and it doesn't look so well. So then I decided to make myself a basic little suit out of lots of gold, you know. Put a bit of gold in there, put a diamond in there. The diamond's completely covered up. That's probably not good, you know. And I don't know what this stuff is, but I think we need to get rid of it, because it's growing underneath all the gold and stuff, and the gold's supposed to be like, you know, healing and helpful and keeping me alive, and I don't like that gold. I mean, I don't like I like the gold, I don't like the other stuff, and I'm not sure what the other stuff is. So let me take this gold off. That might cause problems if this is dangerous for health, because the gold's keeping me alive, and that stuff could grow faster without the gold. Okay, I'm gonna take the gold off, and we're gonna clean this off, and then I guess I'm gonna have to build myself a new suit. So it's a good thing I've got gold and a diamond and diamonds in my ender chest and stuff. So yeah, give me just a second. Oh my, I look like a exploding firework or something, and yeah, I definitely feel worse without that gold on, unless if it's this stuff, I don't know. How do you wash this off? Do you just does it just rub off in water? No, maybe no. Let's just clean itself off. Maybe just, you know, rub against the sand. I don't know. How does one, like, what even is this stuff? I don't even know what this stuff is. How do you rub this stuff off? Give me a second. I'm gonna try and scrape this off, because I don't like this stuff. And the sun's setting. That's not good. Shall we see how it looks? Yeah, I think I like it. It's basically the same as the old gold design, but I changed it a little bit, just a little bit, and yeah, it's a little bit more smooth, I guess, smooth lines. I like it. I approve of it. The sun is setting. I need to go sleep very quickly. Well, anyway, now that we're good, cleaned up all that random stuff that was growing all over us. I guess we can get back to doing I would say useful things, but I feel like that was a useful thing to clear up the whatever it was that was growing on me. We can get back to things and stuff more not productive, more I don't know. We're gonna get back to things. I think what I want to do, DDK's gonna go edit. I think we're going to get these guys into a trading hall, or our trading hall, or whatever the thing. We're gonna get this into stuff and things. Whoops. So we can get rid of the beds and stuff. Now this actually didn't take as long as I thought it was going to. We got all the villagers in here. I cut it down to just 24 because 25, just 24 in and of itself is causing a decent amount of framiness. And it wasn't even with 25, you know, and I can't stand unevenness, so I just cut it down to 24. We got 12 on one side, 12 on the other side, and they're not cured, so we're gonna need to cure every single one of them to get them down. But there's plenty of zombies down below, because down below here it hasn't been lit up, and I'm going to go down there, capture a zombie at some point, and then cure all of these, and then we're going to cure all of these guys, get them all down to 1 emerald per 3 carrots. And then I went, and if I can fly, I got these guys all sorted out, so they're all in their trading hall. They've not gotten the trades that I want yet, but they're in the trading hall. These guys over here, what is that doing now? It looks like a sheep. What is the sheep doing all the way down there? These guys over here, all the clerics and the shepherds. Over here, I got rid of the cartographer from over here, and then over this side, all the stonemasons, except for one guy who unfortunately died because I got stuck in here. I got stuck in here, and there was a block here, so I couldn't jump. So, yeah, I couldn't jump to activate my elytra to fly out, so I accidentally ended up holding back my bow, and then I couldn't do anything about that. So, yeah, unfortunately, we lost one of the masons, so I'm going to be looking around for a zombie villager, and I will bring them over here. And, this place will be all filled up. But we got all of the villagers. None of them really have the trades. Well, the librarians don't have any of the trades we want. None of them are leveled up or anything. But we have them all in place now. We got rid of the beds. There's still some golems lingering around. They should eventually get killed off. And now we can start looking at what we're going to do next. Now, there's several things that I would like to do next, and one of them is to put a building around the villagers. We want dark oak, I think. I'm going to want to build out of dark oak, either dark oak or spruce, one or the other. And it so happens that I don't have any dark oak, and I don't have any dark oak saplings. I also don't have any acacia saplings. I probably won't ever build out of acacia, but it's nice to have all the different, types of saplings. And it'd be nice to have a better storage system. It'd be nice to have a lot of resources and stuff. So, what I think I'm going to do, put that back, let's do a bit of just planning around here. So, I think we can mark out the central chunk, the one in between all 4 of the trade halls, because at this chunk, all 4 of these areas will be loaded, which means they'll all, like if we just traded with them, if we're standing in this chunk, then they will be able to refresh their trades, they'll be able to, just do villagery things if we're standing in the central chunk. If we're standing in the other chunk, then it's likely that some of them won't be loaded. But I don't think one chunk's going to be enough for a storage system. It probably will, but I want to do I want to do a different kind of storage system. So I think we're going to take the central chunk and then one chunk on each side of it. So it's going to be like a plus. We're going to mark that out. We're probably going to have to rip this down, and then we're just going to put a whole bunch of chests in here. We can organize it all later on after I get resources to build a building to put the storage system in. So we're just going to move all the chests into these 4 chunks here. We're going to mark out the 5 chunks. All the chests in the 5 chunks. We're going to mark out the 5 chunks. And then we're going to go resource gathering. We're going to get ourselves saplings. We're going to get ourselves just do a whole ton of mining and stuff. We're just going to do a whole ton of resource gathering. So let me get the chunk porters pack back on, and I'm going to mark out the 5 central chunks, move all our stuff into it, and I'll be back. Hehe. And we've marked out the chunks. This is the center one. We got one there, one there, one up above this mountain right there. See the corners of it, and one right here where we've got all our chests and stuff in. I've learned that I really don't have a lot of stuff because I kind of organized this, and it's just, you know, fits within a couple chests. So yeah, we got things. This is my randomness chest, and there's a lot of randomness here. There's 2 of those, and yeah, many things. So now that we've got this done, I think we're going to go out. We're going to find, I want to kind of get a list of things I want to find. So we're going to want bamboo. Don't really know why we want bamboo, or we should just have it just in case. We should look for, do I have any, which chest is it? This chest? No, this chest? This chest. I do not have any beetroots. Yeah, we're gonna want some beetroot seeds because like I said, over by the farmers, we're gonna put carrots, potatoes, wheat, and beetroots all growing over there. Probably melons and pumpkins and stuff like that. So we want beetroots, we want bamboo, we want dark oak and acacia, and I think that's probably it. If I see any more flowers that I don't have currently, I'll probably collect more flowers because I want to have all the flowers. But yeah, I am going. Well, first I'm going to go buy more golden carrots, and then I'm going to head off and use chunk base and find some dark oak forest, find some savanna, get some things and stuff, and then who is it? This guy right here. We're going to go. Thank you. And I'll be back once I've either got all this stuff or while I'm getting this stuff or whatever. Maybe I'll find something interesting on the way. Well, I dare say I'd call that a complete success. We wasted many rockets, we got our elytras down to durabilities that I've never gotten an elytra down to before. We got ourselves 4 dark oak saplings, we got ourselves some acacia saplings, we got ourselves a piece of bamboo. We got ourselves some... Where did bamboo go? Bamboo go in here? Question mark? I guess we'll put it there. We got ourselves some beetroot seeds. And, wrong chest, we got ourselves, I think, one of every type of flower that exists except the wither rose, and that doesn't count. We're not counting that as a flower that exists. So, I would say that... Where's my bed? It appears I have lost my spare bed, but that should not be a problem. But now that we've got all our stuff, we can start, I guess we can start building the villagers their houses or whatever, the buildings that we're going to house them in. I just don't have the slightest idea what I'm going to design their things like, so we might actually just not do that right now. And that begs the very important question of what are we going to do if we're not going to do that? And that is a very good question. And I'm going to think about that for a while. And once I've thought about it and pondered it and considered it and come up with an idea for what we are going to do, I shall be right back. After a bit of running around doing nothing and a bit of thinking, I decided to chop down some trees, to collect some quartz from the villagers, and then I started building, and voila! I'm not really sure how I feel about this. I really like it, and at the same time, I feel it just doesn't look right at all. Like, just in the area, like, I don't know if it's got the right style for what I'm gonna have to be doing with the rest of the base and stuff. But, for now, it shall stay, and I might even build it at the other 3 places, who knows? Well, the other 2. That place, I think I'm gonna do, like, sandstone. For the stonemasons, I think I'm gonna do, like, sandstone-y, because it's on a beach and stuff, but, like, the other 2 places, I'll probably do the same build. Maybe I won't. Who knows? Who knows what I'll do? But yeah, on the inside, it's very spruce heavy. It is really, really spruce heavy. I really didn't know what to put here. I could get rid of this if I was sure that zombies wouldn't spawn, but I'm not sure that baby zombies won't spawn. I'm pretty sure that baby zombies will spawn, and they'll probably hop in there. I could get trapdoors and put them all along there to prevent the baby zombies. I'm not actually sure if baby zombies can jump into a space with trapdoors. I'm gonna have to look at that because that could be a problem. But if I just, whoops, run trapdoors along here, then yeah, that doesn't look too bad. I like that. Or alternatively, or I can just do it over here instead. Rip out these, and then we could place the trapdoors here. What do we think? I think the trapdoors are less noticeable over here, but I think I like this better. So yeah, I'm probably gonna get a whole bunch of trapdoors and move it all down, get these guys all trapdoored up, and then I guess I'm going to replicate. Can I just place them? No, I can't. I guess I'm going to replicate this build at the other 2 villages, and then or trading areas, and then the stonemasons are gonna have to get sandstone and stuff like that, like I said before. So I need to get more spruce. I guess that I could probably time-lapse this, question mark, get a, wait a minute, where is, oh no, AFK me stuck on hostage. I didn't bring an AFK, oh, I didn't teleport AFK, oh. Well, that's okay. Okay. I guess I need to figure out a way to go back to Hodgepodge Season 3 to get AFK me forward here. I can't. Oh, I left him behind when I teleported here. Ah, that's frustrating. Well, I guess I won't do it as a time lapse. So I'm gonna build the other 2. Let's see where the other 2 houses up and stuff, and how did I manage to forget AFK meal? And now we have 2 more of our beautiful quartz and wood buildings. One for the librarians, and by the way, out back here we don't talk about this. Out back here, it's not a dangerous, murderous drop you off point at all. That's not really murderous because it's only drop off like 5 blocks. And we've got this building all done over here for the clerics, and I think that I like the way these buildings look. I think they look all fancy, and yeah, I like them. I like the way they look. I like the way they look on the inside. I like the way I can see the villagers' faces and stuff. I just approve of this kind of thing in general. But we've got one last little house to build, and that would be the stonemasons. And the problem with this place is, first of all, it's like buried in sand, so I'm going to do a decent amount of terraforming around here to get this all sand on like the right level, and then yeah. And second of all, we can't do the quartz and dark oak and spruce for this because, you know, it's on the beach. You just can't. On the inside, sure, on the inside we could still do like the spruce if we wanted, but on the outside it would just look so out of place. We gotta do, you know, sandstone and birch logs, stripped birch logs. But you know, just the same look wouldn't work at all. So we've gotta, you know, go with a deserty kind of style. And if we're going to do that, I'm going to need to get my hands on some sandstone. And I don't happen to have any within reach, although I guess technically I could hashtag Bangboomme, I guess, since rockets don't want to work. Hashtag Bangboomme my way over here. And click this, I guess. Yeah, this is much easier than flying out and finding a desert far away where it won't be within my runner distance if I ever get able to increase my runner distance. If my audio sounds weird in the following clip, it's because I'm not recording where I usually do. Well, I never said I was a good builder. I have never said I was a good builder. I never will say that I'm a good builder because it's tolerable. I can live with this, but it's not what I would consider good. I don't know how to do sandstone builds. I need to learn how to do sandstone builds. But thankfully, I'm not living in a desert or anything, because if I was, then there would be lots of these kinds of builds, and I would never be able to survive. But with that said, I would just like to say thank you all ever so much for watching this video. It really does mean a lot to me. So leave a like if you enjoyed. Tell me what I should do about that sandstone monstrosity behind me. If you have any skill in building sandstone things, and tell me. Give me suggestions in the comments, because I don't have the slightest idea what I'm doing there. And subscribe if you want to see more videos. Apparently, I'm going to be meeting up with DDK in the next one for some, air quotes, business, as he keeps telling me. So if you want to see that, subscribe so you don't miss the next episode. And I will see all of you all in the next episode, hopefully. So, goodbye! And don't forget, hashtag Bangboomme. Whee!